Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Roland Merullo Fieldhouse on the campus of Revere High School. We got a MIAA tournament game here tonight, Mike, between the Revere Patriots and the Lawrence Lancers. Pete DiGiulio, Mike Hinojosa.
It's exciting to have a game back here, Peter. I got to tell you, it's been a few years since we hosted an MIAA, but it's great to be back.
Looks like it's going to be a good crowd, and we got a young team that went 16-4 this year. And the first thing you said on the first telecast was, Pete, we're going 15-5. So they did better than you thought they were going to do. And to be honest with you, I was thinking 12-8, 13-7. But they blew away my estimates.
Right, and they played a little poorly at the Pope John tournament last weekend. And really, at the end of the year, it could have been 17-3. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, they were close.
Oh yeah, and they lost to Beverly here. It could have been 18. I mean, they never got blown out the whole year.
No, they didn't.
They stayed in the game because they played great defense from start to finish.
Right. That's their signature. They played great defense.
They did. They played great defense. Diana's a tough coach, and these kids persevered under her. She runs a tough practice. She's tough on them on the bench. You get yanked if you make a mistake, and you got to be a certain type of person to play for a coach like that.
And obviously they are 16 wins later, and here we are with the 5 seed.
Yeah, five seed, but you're playing a team, Lawrence, that comes from the Merrimack Valley Conference, which is stacked with tough teams. It's a city team. Revere's got to be on their game tonight.
Yes, I mean, keys to the game tonight will be Revere size. I mean, as we look, we know Lawrence comes in. They're small and fast from everything that we hear. So we hope to beat them up on the boards tonight. I think it's the key to this game.
Our Achilles heel the whole season was turnovers, Mike, and we have to limit the turnovers tonight in the tournament.
Well, I think if we turn the ball over tonight, that we're going to see the back of their jerseys and them flying
going the other way. Absolutely.
Them flying up the court with layups.
Absolutely. They did better towards the end of the year. At the beginning, they were averaging 25 turnovers a game. We used to comment all the time.
But I think you're going to see the ball go down to the post a lot. Tiffany's going to have it. Megan's going to have it, assuming her back's holding up okay. And if not, Valentina will have that ball on the block.
And Valentina has come along in the last 5 or 6 games.
I don't see one person on their team that can guard any one of them. So
no, you're right. You're right.
So they're gonna, and if the forward, if they get triple teamed, they're gonna have to kick the ball out like they should, for some wide open jumpers. I mean, that's the key to the whole thing. Get the ball to the block, let them make some decisions, and see what happens.
Get it to your prize stallion and see what she could do with it. Because
right.
Tiffany has carried this team this year. Let's face it. I mean, everybody else has played well, but without Tiffany,
Well, Tiffany's been like that since she's a freshman. I mean, she has played the same exact way. I mean,
she has picked up the team and carried it on her back at times.
At times, Peter, it seems like it's 5-on-1 and Tiffany does the job. I mean, all by herself.
She just knows when to. She knows when her name should be called, and she's up to it.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to make this her last game of her high school career. That's for sure.
Oh, that's for sure. Absolutely. But she's going on, obviously, to bigger and better things. She's the one senior on the team.
She's going to be playing ball at Framingham State next year. She's a great kid. And she was a great player this year. If she's not player of the year in the Northeast Conference, something's wrong.
Something is wrong. You're right.
Something's wrong.
I mean, she did everything. I mean, double-double every night, for God's sake.
She earned it. I would think that she had a double-double every night. Well, we're 2 minutes from the start. We got some announcements to make. Pete DiGiulio, Mike Hinojosa, John Camerata on camera, and we'll be back for the start of the game.
Enjoy, folks. Should
Take
be a good
Mike.
one.
Should be a good one.
Strong spectator support is a vital part of the high school competition experience. We expect good sportsmanship from players and coaches, and they have the right to expect the same from spectators and fans. Remember, always cheer your team in a positive manner. Never single out an opposing player, fan, coach, or official. Respect the game, the players, and the officials. Negative chants, taunts, or outbursts will not be tolerated and will be cause for removal from this event and future events. Thank you, and go Patriots! Let's hear it. Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to the Roland Merullo Fieldhouse on the campus of Revere High School for an MIAA Division I first round tournament matchup between the Lancers of Lawrence High School and your Revere Patriots. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Lawrence High Lancers, a junior, number 1, R.H.S. A junior, number 15, Merullo. A senior, number 2, Genesis Santana. A senior, number 12, Keandra Vasquez. And a senior, number 11, Carla Dominguez. The head coach of Lawrence High School is Dan Blewett. He's assisted by Mike Mansour, Sue Leonard, and Tiffany Collins. Now, the starting 5 for your Revere High Patriots. A sophomore, number 00, Megan Garble. A junior, number 2, Adana Hector. A junior, number 12, Maritza Scott. Junior co-captain, number 34, Allie Hina. And a co-captain senior, number 21, Tiffany. The head coach of Revere High School is Diana DeCristoforo. She's assisted by Kristen Chiapina and Elizabeth Leonard. At this time, would you please rise for the playing of our national anthem and the presentation of colors by the Revere High School JROTC. Okay, folks, welcome back. Mike Hina, host of Peter DiGiulio, back at Roland Merullo Fieldhouse for the start of this tournament game. Revere's a loosey-goosey team, Mike. They just have a young kids, first tournament experience. They don't know enough to be nervous. You know, I think they're just going to play their game.
They're just going to do their thing, Peter. I told you. We got the keys to the game.
Yep.
Let them, you know, Megan's a whole head taller than the whole team. You know. Let's see what happens. All right, here we're at the tip-off.
Yep. Megan gets the ball over to Maritza Scott. Scott gets it back to Hector.
They're going to go into a man.
Yep. Here goes Maritza, driving to the hoop, gives it over to Tiffany. She misses a layup. Lawrence grabs the rebound. Number 12, Keandra Vasquez got hit in the eye. They're going to call a foul on the floor, Mike.
Yep.
It's going to be on Maritza Scott. That's her first, the team's first.
I know it's going to be bad for you.
I'm going to go down there. I'm just waiting.
Okay.
To be out of here.
Okay, both teams have missed their first shot, Mike.
No.
Donna Hector loses the handle. Nice hustle by Maritza Scott. She ends up going out of bounds.
Yep. And
Nothing's gonna fall so far.
yep.
Lawrence gets the ball. Number 2 driving to the hoop. She's gonna get fouled by Ali Hinojosa.
Yep.
The good thing about that, Mike, is I like Ali being aggressive right from the beginning of the game.
Taking a shot.
No.
Yeah,
Taking a
and-
shot at the girl, fouling
Yeah.
her at least. That's 5. Okay, number 12. Keandra Vasquez gets it over to number 1. Aria Tate, stolen away by Hector.
Yep.
Hector gives it over to Tiffany, and we're going to get the first points of the game, Mike.
It's 2-0. Here we go, Peter. That was a good steal.
Better be up, what, 2-0 than down 2-0. There's number 12, and she ties it right away. That's Keandra Vasquez. She's a senior guard. She's 5 feet 5 inches tall.
That's it. That's the one shot we don't want, Peter. Take the
Yep.
ball strong to the basket.
Mike, as we said before, Lawrence plays in a tough league, and they had 12 wins in that league. You know?
And that's a 3.
Got number 1, Aria Tate. Revere's down 5-2.
Look at the basket.
Nothing's falling except Tiffany's shot. She goes up on a left-handed hook. Let's hope it's the Tiffany show. Okay, number 12 gets it over to number 1, Aria Tate. Number 12, Keandra. Nice bounce pass, almost
Travel.
stolen.
That's a travel first.
Nope. They're going to call a foul on Revere. That's a Donna Hector. So 3 different Patriots have fouls. Taking the ball out of bounds for is number 15, Maribel Mateo. She's only 5'3". Uh-oh.
That's long.
That's way long. Here comes Tiff. She's got all 6 points.
Oh, it's going to be out of bounds on Revere.
That was good hustle. That was good hustle. Revere's down 5-4. 4:56 left in the first quarter. Lawrence looks like they travel every time they touch the ball. She got fouled underneath to Hector, and she lays it in. So Revere's up 6-5. Tiffany with the rebound. She's going to take the game over, Mike.
Yep.
It's underneath to Hector. There's a whistle before. Fouls on number 1, I believe. Hector's going to the line for 2. She makes the first. You know, Megan Gotham was bothered by a stiff back for the last couple of days.
Yep, keeping our fingers crossed it doesn't.
Diana gets her out of the game with just 4 minutes gone. Hector Mix the second. Now, Adana and Tiffany have half the points apiece. And here comes Lawrence. I thought that was partially blocked by Tiffany. Here comes Adana. She's looking. Get rid of the ball. She gives it off to Maritza. She walks as soon as she gets it. So Revere's up 8-5. 3:45 left in the first period.
And again, Peter, I mean, that's all I've seen right now is that we're bigger than they are.
Yep.
They do dribble the wall. Oh, that was a good, got her own rebound there, Peter, number 11.
Yeah, we can't let her do that. Carla Dominguez.
Yep.
She's a senior. Tiffany Harris scores her 5th and 6 points, and now it's 10-7. Fast-paced game, Mike. 3 minutes left, 5 minutes gone in a period already. Even though there's been 4 fouls called, but none of them shooting really, except for Adonis. Oh, I thought that went off the Lawrence girl.
That was close. I agree, Peter. We'll have to look at the video.
We have to get Bob Dunbar to get replay.
Speaking of video, our good friend John Camerata on the camera tonight.
Yep, volunteering to do. People think we get paid for this, Mike. People have said to me, Jesus, that's a good job. I said, yeah, it's a volunteer job. Everybody at Revere TV is volunteer when they come out and do these games. Maritza Scott overshoots the basket. Oh, that was Pam Gonzalez.
Yep.
Excuse me. She came in from Maritza. Another foul. That's the 4th one on the floor.
Come on, what's going on in Manic?
I think that was on Tiffany.
I think you're right. For some reason, that personal player foul doesn't work.
Yeah, it is.
Is that her second?
No, I think it's a first, Mike. It's also the 5th foul on us. You know, Lawrence is getting to the hoop, but they're just not.
Pam, the other side. Swing the ball.
Too much dribbling, Mike. Too much dribbling.
But they,
Oh, no foul?
yeah.
Yeah, somebody better tell her she's not a guard tonight.
Come on, Hector.
Yeah. And those are the things that I'm sure Diana gets a little upset at.
Yep. Well, she's a freshman, and she had a couple of good games. That doesn't always translate into taking over. Here comes 1:54 left in the quarter. Hey, Tiffany
Almost stole it.
Yep. I think, number one, 10-9, I think Diana thought that Tiffany had 2 fouls. That's why she took her out momentarily. Comes Gonzalez. It's a backcourt violation. Mike, that's the 4th turnover of the quarter for Revere. Diana calls a timeout, and she's going to put an end to this wildness, you know. As you notice, we got three refs for this game. We had 3 refs for the kind of the last 2 games of the regular season.
Well, you know, if you don't really say too much to refs during a 3-man. I mean, they get to see all.
Yeah, they see every inch of the floor.
Yep. It's always good to have more eyes on the game.
So the winner of this game goes on to play Bill Ricca, who played last night and destroyed a 12-8 Everett team.
Yep.
54-24, holding a team to 24 points in the tournament.
Well, we had talked about it earlier. That River Valley Conference, Peter, they're tough.
Well, think about it. We looked it up. Andover, North Andover, Lawrence, Tewksbury,
Central Catholic.
Central Catholic. I mean, stacked. You know, let's face it. Let's be honest.
Perennial teams that are in the tournament every year.
We had an easy path to where we are.
NEC was a little weak this year.
Was down. You know, and Diana, her non-tournament conference games, 2 against Medford. Medford got crushed last night in the tournament. They were 9-11 and made the tournament. So, you know, Pam Gonzalez has to give the ball up.
Yep.
Get underneath the basket.
That's her third turnover already.
Exactly. You know, I think Diana's thinking that she can't really afford to keep her off the floor because of her scoring potential. But if she keeps turning the ball over, she's not a guard. See? Try to dribble between her legs. Ali Hinojosa for three. So that puts Revere up by 4. It's a low-scoring game, Mike.
Well, again,
Pamela with those long arms. Number 11 rolls the ball in. 13-11. This is a good game, Mike. 33 seconds left in the quarter. Gonzalez goes to the left. She's a left-hander. Tiffany gets the ball blocked out of bounds. There was body contact on that too, Mike.
Yeah. Number 3 had something to say about getting it out of here.
It's a physical game inside. Maritza Scott, she walked again too.
Yep.
15-11. 13 seconds left in the quarter. Lawrence is going to hold for the last shot.
They better get going because 6 is not a lot of time.
Number 2, Genesis Santana, gets it out to number 12. There's 1.7 seconds.
No shot. No shot.
I thought they got it off on time. Okay, there's 1 quarter now, Mike. 1 quarter in the books. Revere's up 15-11. 5 turnovers in the first quarter. They have to cut down on that, but I think they're playing well. You know,
5 turnovers is only 20 a game. Again, we can live with that. You know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, I got to make this announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, at the conclusion of this contest, both teams will participate in the ceremonial handshake, demonstrating respect for the opponent. All fans must remain off the court and exit on the end lines or wait until the ceremony is completed and the game officials exit the court. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Okay, second period. Diana's going to go with her crew.
Yep. Starting 5, comes back out.
Yep.
They can have a little talk with Pam, calm her down a little bit. You know, she's a little excited. She's a freshman.
Yep. I found out those guys' names, Dick and Al McGuire. Al McGuire used to say the best thing about a freshman is that they become a sophomore. Out to Megan Gotham.
A little bank shot. I like it.
17-11, Revere.
That's good. That's another assist by Adana.
I think Adana has outplayed everybody's expectations this year.
That's why it's good to have 3 refs right on top of the play.
Scott gets it into Hector. Here comes Adana. She's calling out a play. Gets it to Maritza. Maritza, go inside. You got Secretariat underneath there.
Okay.
Megan
Back
got
on D.
them. Give me some pizza. There's a foul underneath. They're going to give
That's
her.
Marissa's second foul. They might have to come and get her. We don't want her to pick up her third.
Yeah, it's 2 on Scott. At the free throw line, number 2, Genesis Santana. She's a senior. First time that Lawrence has been at the line. The Revere fans are giving him heck.
Is it Marissa? Good job, 12. Good job.
Okay. Pamela has the ball.
Yeah, Gonzalez has the ball at the top. Allie gets a nice entry pass into Tiffany, and she gets fouled. So Tiffany's going to go to the line shooting
I would love
two.
to see Tiffany just square up to the basket, look her right in the face, and then
Well, she calls for the ball every time. I mean, you got to get it into her.
But you can't shoot the ball with your back to the basket, Peter. She should face her. And then what is she? She's 6 inches shorter than she is, you know? Just me doing a little coaching on the sideline.
Tiff misses the first. It's a 5-point game. 7:05 left in the half.
And she got the
Makes the
second one.
second.
Our largest lead of the game, 6, 18-12.
That was a good year for Waz, too. Here comes Pamela. Pamela's left-handed. I'm not sure the other team knows that. She gets fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2. Again, going coast to coast. Pamela squares up. She shoots. She misses. Give me some pizza.
Yep. Okay. Let's get one here, Peter. Let's get one.
Yep.
There we go.
Makes the second. Largest
7-point lead.
7 points. I'm not sure that Lawrence, I haven't seen him play at all, but they don't look like a team that can come from behind. They're rushing everything. She banks it in from 3. Oh, calls it a 2.
Yep.
So it's 19-14. That's a nice move by Tiffany.
Yeah, and there's Megan. And that's the problem that they're going to have all game, Peter, is it's offensive
Megan
rebounds.
cleans up the table. Okay, 21-14. Oh, there's a 3 to hit the floor by number 1. Aria Tate. That's a 4-point game. There's Allie. She tries to get the entry pass and it's blocked. Lawrence hasn't substituted any yet. They only got 9 players. Number 2 thinks he's JoJo White. Oh, she's all over her, and they'll make a call. Tiffany misses the easy shot.
Yep.
Rebound by Gotham just by standing there. You're right, putting her hands up. That's going to be the 4th foul on Lawrence. Sophomore Megan Gotham's going to be at the line shooting 2.
Hey, use some speed. Here comes Natasha.
Comes Natasha Icoviello. Coach DeCristoforo has made great use of her bench this year.
Oh, she's used everybody. Tonight might be a little shorter than normal, though.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Got them. Nobody's going to be able to stop her. She's not really quick in the post, but you know something? She's just big. Pamela overplayed her person and went by her. It's a nice rebound by
that's how Tiffany
She
does
got
it right.
belted. Here comes Tiff. Revere's up by 6, looking to go take their biggest lead of the game. Timeout, Lawrence. So the Lancers take a timeout. Just got a text. We have a new lacrosse coach in Revere.
Oh,
Chris
great.
Piazza, whose son played last year. The coach resigned pretty late, you know, and Chris Piazza applied for the job, and from what I'm understanding, he got it. So at least we have a coach for the program. He was the coach at Pope John before his son transferred in. But let's talk basketball. It's a 6-point game. Nobody is, Revere's largest lead was what, 7?
7, we're at 6 now.
Yep. And Lawrence doesn't look like they're going away, but I think, you know, she's got Megan. Megan's back must be hurting her because Megan has scored 6 points and she's got her off the, you know.
Might even be 8, Peter. Is it 6 or 8?
Maybe she has 8. But there's no way for them to deal with her. Now she's got Pam playing underneath the basket. Pam Gonzalez, who keeps overplaying her opponent. You know, and they're slipping right by her. So here she comes, through the legs again. I hate that. It's 5. Revere's up by 4. Natasha throws it out of bounds.
Pete, I'd like to see a couple of nice high pick and rolls right here. That's what I would like to see.
What's her name?
Let Tiffany come out.
Megan did it. Megan did it to perfection on one of her baskets. There's a long 3, hits the rim. Adana gets the rebound and comes out to her. She's triple teamed in the backcourt.
All right, she's just calming down. That's good.
She regrouped. She carried.
Yeah.
Still a 4-point game. Trisha Cheever's in the game. I like the way she plays, Mike. She hustles every minute she's on the court. You know, another turnover for Revere, Mike. That's 9. And there's 3:40 left and a half. I mean, those are unforgivable turnovers when you just miss an easy pass.
Right.
Concentration. Okay, here they come.
See, Pete, I would like to see them make a pass someone coming off of a screen. You know.
No, I agree. But that was an easy pass for Tiffany to catch.
They're
getting out hustled underneath. It's a 2-point game now. That number 11 is scrappy, Carla Dominguez.
Yeah. And there's the high screen.
Yeah.
Got to be used though.
And when she rolls off it, Pamela's not a guard. She has to look and see who's getting it.
Yep.
She's not a guard. Scoring isn't everything. Here comes Pepic in the game. She's trusting Valentina more, and rightly so.
Rightly so. She's played great.
Yep. But she needed a big girl in there. Goes over to number 12. She's going to take it out top. Allie's back in the game. Fresh bodies. Number 1 launches. I think her nickname is Chuck. Comes Tiff. Nice bounce pass.
Yep, just missed an easy layup.
Oh, no contact there. I thought they were going to call it travel.
Yeah, Valentina.
Pepic
Johnny on the spot.
took
back
it off
to a
the floor and
4-point
laid
lead.
it in. You're watching Revere TV. It's a tournament game at the high school for the first time in a long time. Oh, man. That's the second bank shot she's made from out top. You got Pete DiGiulio, Mike Hinojosa, Johnny Camerata with the camera work. Revere's up by 1, Mike. Here comes Adana.
Yep.
She gets it knocked out of her hands. Number 1 is protesting, but she's not going to get anything out of the ref. I think this is the first substitution Lawrence has made, Mike. With a minute 36 left in the half. It's going to be foul. That was 4.5. There's Adana. Adana takes the ball out the three-point line. Oh, nice move by Valentina. He just couldn't finish, but Cam does.
Peter, do you know
Cam
me?
Gonzalez, 27-24.
We have to have 10 points off of offensive rebounds.
Yeah, they just pick him up off the floor. One thing about Pam is she's a strong girl. Comes Tiffany. Just about a minute.
The wing.
No. There's Pepic. She gets battered going in. The refs aren't doing a bad job, Mike. There's 3 of them, like you said. Valentina Pepic's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
Pete, I've seen a couple of these guys in my travel, and they do a very good job.
Comes freshman Tatiana Claviello giving Hector a break.
A well-needed break.
For the last minute. Pepic makes the second. Revere's up by 4 again. Here comes Lawrence. Hey, 47 seconds left in the quarter. All right. Lawrence can't catch the ball. 45.1. She traveled.
Yeah.
Tiffany, wake up, that's you.
Yeah, Tiffany was supposed to flash to the basketball.
Yep. Diana doesn't mince words, and that's what I love about her. So gives the ball back to Lawrence. Number 12 is their player, Keandra Vasquez. She's going to try to take it to the basket. Number 11 lays it in. It's a 2-point game with 25 seconds left in the half. Tatiana Carvalho bringing the ball up. Here goes Allie. She lays it up. And oh! She threw up a hook over her head, and she's going to get to the free throw line.
That looked like a little baby Kareem hook.
Yeah. We love that. They're not going to give her a shot, Mike. Mike, they're not going to give her a shot. That's the first bad play I saw the refs make. It's into Tiffany. She lays it up. No good. It's going to stay with Revere. 5 seconds exactly left in the half. Revere's up by 2.
Yeah.
Carviello's going to put the ball in bounds. Diana's not happy. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's on the floor. Oh! Basket is good. She shot that from her rear end, Mike.
Yep.
They're going to confer a little bit. So the basket's good by Gonzalez.
Yep.
Revere's up by 4 to end the half. But Diana's going to have a lot to say on the bench. Mike, one half of play. Lawrence isn't going away. Lawrence just keeps hustling and hustling.
Well, we knew
and
this.
Revere
They're
had
gonna be small
10
and fast.
turnovers.
Yep.
Yeah. So
We can live with 10 turnovers, Peter. Again, how are they going to stop the points in the paint? Offensive rebounds, right? We've already talked about it. We've got at least 10 points on offensive rebounds, and
okay,
go from there.
So there's one half in the book. First tournament game in a long time, and it's an exciting one. 30-26 Revere. Pete DiGiulio, Mike Hinojosa, John Camerata will be back for the second half. You ready? Okay, we're back. Second half. Lawrence has the ball. They're down by 4. Revere got that basket from the floor, and I mean from the floor. She was sitting on the floor. Nice steal by Hinojosa. D'ing up. Maritza Scott has the ball. Tries to get it under the tiff.
And Megan got them.
Megan got
she
them.
is.
I think she's got double figures, Mike. That might be her 9th and 10th point of the night. Revere's up by 6.
But we talked about
And
that.
here we go again. Revere's 1 point away from their largest lead.
3 seconds.
Yep.
Number 2 drives. She gets tripped by Gotham.
Yeah, I think they got it right, Peter.
Yep.
I know some of the parents don't agree, but
That's Diana's dad. I love fans.
yeah.
If I wasn't doing this telecast, I'd be saying the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, don't let that stop you, Peter.
I'm not a good fan, Mike. I'm not a good fan. I'll admit I have shortcomings. Okay,
Okay, lead is 4 again.
she makes both. Now it's a 4-point game. There's Gotham again. Rebound by Maritza Scott. She lays it in.
Another offensive rebound, Peter. I mean,
That's probably 14 points tonight on offensive rebounds, Mike. Here comes Lawrence. Number 12 is their best player.
Yep.
Keandra. She drives to the hoop. Blocked. That was blocked by Gotham. Allie gets the ball blocked. She gets it back. She throws up. That was partially blocked.
Yep. She didn't see the person behind her.
That's when communication is important, Mike, from your teammates.
Wow. I don't like that call, Peter. Bailed her out.
They're going to call it on Adana, and she took the charge.
Yep.
Okay, number 2's at the free throw line. Genesis Santana. There's a nice name. This is her second time there this quarter. Chiefs thinks the first. And it's a 5-point game. This is going to be a taffy pull, Mike. And she makes them both. It was violation of number 1. It's not going to count.
Yep.
Every one of those can help us, Mike. Because this doesn't look like it's going to be a blowout. Here comes Maritza. She gets it into.
That's a travel.
That's a travel.
That's a travel.
Okay. Comes Vasquez. She fiddles, she diddles. To quote Johnny Most, she puts it up. No good. Almost gets her own rebound. Tiffany sees Maritza Scott down court. She
Is this where the last one? Over there?
Oh, no, you got a lost phone there? Lost phone?
No.
It's at the.
Must be at the scorer's table.
Scorer's table.
Somebody's looking for a lost phone. I got my phone right here. Scott dips, shoots, the rainbow. She started calling it the rainbow the very first game.
She has taken a couple of free throws that haven't hit the net either.
That was low.
I mean, they go straight through.
Yep. She misses both. Megan Gotham comes down with the rebound. Ali Hinojosa puts it up. Scott again. Too strong. Here comes Vasquez. She's their backbone of that team. She puts it up. No good. Rebound by number 15. Number 2, and it's good. It's a three-pointer, Mike. Genesis Santana. It's a 2-point game. 34-32. Lawrence keeps.
Yeah.
And we keep.
That's the high screen that we were talking about, Peter.
Come on.
Underneath to number 11. No good. Megan Gotham showing that she's the tallest person on the floor. Continues to get rebounds.
Yep.
It's a 4-point game. Scott throws it up again. Tiffany earns that rebound and is going to go to the free throw line.
Good, Tiffany. Get 21. Let's go. Good job.
5-point lead for Revere. Gonzalez is back in the game, along with Pepic. So you got 2 freshmen on the floor. Tiffany misses. 5-point game. Nice hustle by Pepic. Just couldn't hold on to the ball. Mike, no team has had a bigger lead than 7. I mean, no. Revere had a 7-point lead twice. So we got a game. Stolen by Hector. That was a bad pass by number 2. He's going to take it home. She gets fouled on the way in.
Yep. 3-2 in fouls. Us. That's always a good sign.
Yeah, I mean, the first half they call 5 fouls on each team, so it's not like
Yep.
they've been blowing the whistle and everything. They have been. You know? Adana has become a very good free throw shooter in the last half of the season. I probably gave you the kiss of death there, but she's been really making most of the free throws.
Yeah, back up to a 7-point lead.
That's the largest lead of the game.
Come on, play deep. Come on. We want the ball, White. Come on.
Number 2, Genesis Santana. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Tiffany, and she was just standing there, Mike.
Yep.
That's not a good call, I don't think.
Well, I always think when someone runs dead smack into the middle of your chest that you had to have good position. Even if you're moving a little bit, Peter, they still had no shot at getting by you.
Rebound by Gonzalez. That's where her length comes in. Gets it over to Scott.
And that's the great thing about this team is Gonzalez can play the.
That's
another offensive rebound.
Valentina Pepic.
Yep, that's a 9-point lead.
Yep.
But that's the thing. Pamela's so tall, she can almost play the 4 sometimes when you need to. When you needed to.
Revere's stretching out the lead now. Number 11 drives to the hoop, can't make it.
Yep.
A foul on number 11, frustration foul. Carla Dominguez.
Yep.
She's a senior.
This will be a big basket right here, Peter. They want to make sure they get a good shot off.
Yeah, if they can get up by double figures, that's a good sign.
Yep.
Still 3:30 left, 3:40 left in the.
Come on, she ain't nothing. She ain't nothing.
Okay, Adana gets it into Scott. Scott got bumped. No call. Here comes Pamela.
No shot on the floor. That's a good
Going to be
call.
on the floor.
Yep.
Pamela's aggressive taking the ball to the hoop, Mike.
No, she's a pure scorer, Peter.
Yeah, she is a pure scorer.
all she
That's why I
thinks
don't
about
like to
is
see her
Right.
dribbling out top.
Come on. Nice. Get in.
She got belted.
Yep.
Come on, Tim.
But we talked about they're letting them play a little bit tonight.
Yep. Oh, it's off her leg. That was off number 24's leg. That's Jayla Reyna. It's going to be a timeout. And the Lawrence coach doesn't like that call.
It was the right call, Peter. I don't know
Oh,
what he
it
was
was
looking
right
at.
off her leg. You can see it. Pete DiGiulio, Mike Hinojosa, John Camerata coming to you from the Roland Merullo Fieldhouse. Revere's been playing a steady game. They go up, and then Lawrence catches them, and then they go up, and Lawrence catches them. Now they're up by more points than they've been up the whole game, Mike. It's a 9-point lead. They just have to, the word now is poise. You're in a playoff game, and you have to have poise. You're not coming from behind. There's no need to panic. You're just going to play your game. It's great to see Valentina Pepic on the floor.
Keep it up, White. Come on.
I mean, she played with my daughter for 2 years on the middle school team. And she has really matured as a player this year. Of course, being 6 feet doesn't hurt as a freshman. And she passed to Tiffany. She gets the shot up, and she's going to shoot two.
I think he's going to put her on the floor.
Nice pass in there, Madonna.
It's underneath.
Yep.
That's the 6th foul on Lawrence with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. So that means Revere is going to be in the penalty for most of the rest of the game.
Yep.
Donna Hector. Rebound by Pamela Gonzalez. Stops and pops him just inside the free throw line. And it's 43-32. Letting him play, Mike.
Yep.
Revere's up by 11. Oh, that ball. You got to give her a 1 point for that. 2:27 left in the third quarter.
Wow. That was, what action, Peter? That was back and forth, back and forth.
Yep. And these refs are letting him play.
Yep.
Diana wants a timeout.
I think it was Lawrence timeout.
There's 3 years. Call a foul.
Peter,
refs are-
like anything else, I think these guys have done a great
The
job all
refs are
night.
taking heat, and I think they've
Yeah.
done it. It's a playoff game. Let them play.
Yeah.
That's all. Let them play.
Peter,
There's
there
no
was
blatant.
the last trip down the court, I heard some slapping going on as she was driving a lane. Maybe there, but the half a flop, no contact whatsoever. I mean that's a great no call, Peter.
The thing that I think the fans are a little bit peeved about is how the fouls are being called on the floor when Tiffany probably should have been called for a shooting
Yep.
foul. She got fouled down there. Okay, Revere's up by 11. Mike, do you remember what the score was at halftime? I don't think Lawrence scored.
4 points, Peter. 30-26.
Oh, it was 26. Lawrence has 6 points.
Yeah.
Offensive rebound, basket. Let me tell you, Valentina Pepic is stepping it up with Megan Gotham with a stiff back on the bench. 45-32. Pepic now closing in on double figures. Here comes Trisha.
Basket was good?
Yeah, they gave it to him.
Right. So why aren't they letting her in? That's right.
Scorekeeper Phil is going over the Lawrence scorekeeper. Phil, what's his last name?
That's a great question.
You know, I just know him
I saw
as
it
Phil.
the other day, and I said, "Whoa, that nothing like I had imagined what his last name would be."
I know. Obviously, he's Phil, but he's meticulous about scoring. You're watching Revere TV, your source in Revere for anything you want. Tune it in. Channels 8, 9, and 22 on your cable box, and you'll be surprised what you'll see. Oh, movies, belly dancing, wrestling on Wednesday night with the Boston Bad Boy. Obviously, a lot of politics, council meetings, sand sculpting. They cover everything. Tune in. You'll be surprised. Revere TV.
Val makes the end one.
Valentina completes the three-point play. And now Tricia might get 16 suddenly.
Suddenly.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
It's 16. Revere's up. And now it's time for Lawrence to panic. Rebound by Tiff. She's taking it all the way home, and she lays it in.
Yeah.
So now, Mike, it has all the makings of a blowout here. We're 18 up. That foul's going to be on Scott.
I think that's her third.
It might be. Here comes Allie. She's going to come in from Maritza Scott. Number 12, those shots were falling in the first half.
That's a travel.
Lawrence only has 6 points in this quarter. That foul is going to be on Tricia.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that happened. But
That's on Tricia Chiva. Going to the line, number 12, Keandra Vasquez.
she better get somebody else big into the game, though, Peter.
Megan hasn't been in for a while, so her back must be hurting. Lawrence suddenly can't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
No,
That wasn't a good pass by Tiffany. That's three-pointer. So now it's a 15-point game.
Yep.
Goes Tricia. Over to Tiff. She lays it up. No good. Pamela, that's an offensive foul. She threw an elbow. No, that was a good call, I thought.
Yeah, Peter. I don't know. They just, hey, she's a home crowd, Peter.
She
That's
swung her elbow.
She dipped her shoulder, laid the girl out, cleared out some room.
Here comes Lawrence, 36 seconds left in the third quarter. They're down by 15. They got a lot of work to do. And they're throwing stupid passes like that. They got more work than you think. Allie gets out of a pickle. Underneath. Nice pass. That's on the floor.
Yep.
Pamela's a fighter.
Yep. We're not going to be shoved around there, I can tell you that, Peter. Not on this team.
Revere's going to get the ball. Fouls on number 11. It's going to be 1-1.
Okay, 14 seconds left in the quarter. Getting exciting now. Lead is 15, Peter.
Yep.
And you said just like that.
Tiffany's going to be at the foul line. You blinked and it was 15, Mike. We were just talking about them taking their largest lead, and then they just extended it because Lawrence has scored less than 10 points in this quarter.
And
it's a
Peter,
combination.
that is the key again. I mean, they only have 35 points after 3 quarters. You know how many teams I think they've held 15 teams under 40 points. And again, you hold a team under 50 points, Peter, you're going to have a shot to win every single game.
No, you're right. So this quarter was a combination of Revere's defense and Lawrence's ineptitude on offense.
Yep.
You guys got to be consistent.
Throws up a 3.
Yep.
Okay, Mike.
Okay, lead is 17, Peter.
Just got to protect the ball in the fourth quarter, and you're on the road to Billerica Saturday night.
Yep.
I don't know what time it's going to be. On Saturday, they can make it at 2 in the afternoon, 5 in the afternoon.
Is it Saturday, Peter?
Yeah, it's not. From what I
Friday
heard,
night game?
it's Saturday. I don't think they'll make it a Saturday night game. It'll probably be like a 5 o'clock game. But
Winner of the 50-50 raffle, the winning number 589419. 589419. Come up to the scorer's table for your prize. $76 is yours.
hey, when are we playing if we win? When are we playing if we win? I can announce it. I know it's at Billerica. You know what time?
All right. Well, it looks like Freddie Hector has won the 50-50.
Okay, good. Thank you. But it is Saturday at Billerica. I'll tell him to check the papers too. Okay, thanks. Bye. He thinks it's Saturday. All right. That's number 24, Jayla Reyna. It's a 15-point game. I'm going to say it again. I just don't like Pamela Gonzalez handling the ball out top. Adana can do it. Here comes Megan Gotham back in the game. I think she's going to come in for Trisha.
Yeah, make sure that this thing doesn't get any closer.
Who again gave her 5 minutes of just all-out hustle. It's a travel. Adana Hector, offensive rebound.
And Peter, I don't know, that's got to be 20 points off the offensive rebound if they keep in stats, but...
Get on here! Come on!
We're calling offensive foul on number 15, I believe.
Yep, Allie trying to battle through the pick. She turned around.
Yep. I think that Lawrence is going to start showing their city kid chippiness now a little bit, being down by 15, throwing elbows. Gets the ball into Gonzalez. Gonzalez taking it all the way again. Goes in.
On the left side, that was it, Peter.
Yep.
Lead is 19, largest of the game. Oh, Megan, just keep your arms straight up in the air.
Don't go chasing for the ball. That's on Gotham.
Yeah. There's got to be a device that you can. Here's $1 million idea for you, Peter.
Yeah.
That locks your arms straight up in the air. Called a cast, a two-hand.
Duct tape. duct tape and cut off hockey sticks. Okay, Lawrence can't hit the broadside of a barn in the second half, Mike. It's a 19-point lead. She walked again. Underneath to Gonzalez. She gets fouled. They don't call it. Here comes Lawrence. Oh, nice move by the Lawrence player. Yep. She throws it up, and she's going to get 2.
That was a good foul. I'd rather see you earn them at the free throw line. That's okay.
That was on Adana.
It is, but it's only 2 or 3 on her, so.
Yep.
And a lead big enough to
choke a horse.
19
as
points.
they say. Okay.
18.
6:37 left in the game. You're watching Revere TV, and you're watching a winning Revere High School basketball team tonight in the tournament.
Yeah.
This will be Revere's first win in the tournament since Diana coached that last team that went, what, 22-1? Went undefeated in the regular season. When you think about the numbers she's put up, this will be their 17th win of the year. She'll be 40-5 in the last 2 years that she coached. It's 19 again. And if you ask Diana about leaving to go to Salem State after her last season, she'll tell you that was the biggest mistake she made in her life. She loves it here. She does a great job here. Lawrence is going to go for a 3-point play.
Yeah.
Each team has 9 fouls. 17-point lead. Here comes Scott and Pepic back in the game. They can come in before the shot, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Allie and Megan Gotham come out of the game. And you got to remember that Gotham's only a sophomore. Pepic is a freshman.
Oh, it's valuable playing time.
Gonzalez is a freshman. You know, they're going to miss Tiffany next year, but you know something? They got plenty of talent to fill in.
Well, again, you get kids that get a year older and a year better. I mean, Gonzalez is going to be that much better next year, you know?
Tiffany goes up. She gets hit. No foul. 16-point lead. 6 minutes and 3 seconds. I think that might have been Isaiah Thomas's sister that just went up with that crazy shot. Adana gets stripped. Lawrence misses the layup. That's their 16th turnover, but like you said, Mike, that's under their average.
Yep.
Who's that foul on?
That was on Pam.
I think it was on Tiffany.
No, it was on Pam. Pam came.
Was it?
Screeching in. Yep.
So we get a timeout. We're up by 16, Mike. 5:47 left in the game. Pete DiGiulio, Mike Hinojosa, Johnny Camerata doing the camera work.
Diana yelling.
Huh?
Diana's screaming at them right now.
Yeah, well, that's what that, and the kids will listen. That's what a coach has to do.
Well, you would never know they were up 16. That's the thing. She coaches them all the way to the thing.
That's what a coach has to do.
Let them know they're
She's
making
mad
mistakes.
at something. Hey, in all probability, Mike, we're going to play at Bill Rick on Saturday. We don't know what time. We're not even sure that it's Saturday, but we're going to bring it to them on the road, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to cover this tournament from tip to dip. I mean, we're going to go every minute that Revere's in the tournament, we're going to be there. Revere TV. We'll see if we can get it live for you Saturday night. See if we can get Bobby to come down with his, like we did on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Huh?
Well, we'll
have to talk to Bob. Bob Dunbar, Executive Director, Producer, Chief Bottle Washer at Revere TV. That's why she shouldn't handle the ball, Mike.
Yep. Well,
I know they're up 16. It's going to go the other way. It's going to be on Pepic, I think. Yeah, it's on Valentina. That's fine. It's going to be 2 shots.
yep.
But, Valentina needs to get more aggressive. When she was in the 7th and 8th grade, she used to take a beat. Now she's giving it back. And that's because...
Well, when you're the tallest
who's
player.
on the sideline?
Right.
Because when she played, she used to hand out beatings like the Bloods and the Crips. Let me tell you. She was as tough as nails. As nice a person as she is, and as great a guidance counselor as she is, she was just...
Oh, I'm afraid to talk to her.
You wouldn't want it. I mean, she just was a great player on a great team. Get her out of there, Mike.
Yep.
That's just what she's going to do. Allie's going to come in for Pam.
Settle things down a little bit. The lead is now 14, though.
Yep. 5 minutes and 4 seconds left.
I didn't even catch who that foul was on there, Peter.
You didn't see it either. 13 points. She's going to get a mouthful and a face full when she gets to the bench.
Yep.
No, she's going to get a
Nice
handshake.
job. That's it.
And a nice job. Oh, man.
Oh, hit her in the... Oh.
Nice pass. Gets it into Pepic. Another offensive rebound for Pepic. Out to Adana. Into Pepic. She makes a good move, and she gets fouled. That was the Sigma move, but she reversed her pivot foot, man. I haven't seen the Jack Sigma move from a girl. And I'm going to get called from Revere TV because I call her a girl. But usually, girls don't put that reverse move on people.
Well, that was good, but listen, they have a plan now. The lead is 13. They're going to pound it down on the block. Okay.
This is the most points they've given up in a long time, Mike.
Yeah. All right,
This is the first. This game's still within reach, Mike.
Yeah, they need to score a couple of baskets here, Peter. And
That's a big one.
leads 14 again.
It was as high as 19. That's a reverse move by number 12, and she's had a lousy second half. It's 12, Mike. Well, it's over to Hinosa. They just have to calm down and protect the ball. Somebody has to flash. Somebody has to flash. It's another turnover. Timeout. Oh, baby. They've missed 3 bunnies in the last few minutes.
No.
It's fouls on number 3 for Lawrence. Adana Hector's going to go to the line, shoot 2.
Allie, shoot the ball.
That's a dad talking. That's not a broadcaster.
Sorry. Hope nobody heard that. You could hear it?
That's a dad talking, but that's fine.
Yeah, sorry.
He's a great dad. He cares. 60-47. 3:48 left in the game. Pretty good crowd here tonight. We hope we take a lot of people to Bill Ricker, because Bill Ricker is 17-3 and stacked. As long as we keep hustling, as long as we play under control basketball. There's number one off the backboard. I thought it was going to go in, Mike. It's 14. She got bumped underneath. Nice catch by Tiff.
Okay. And then that's the
It's
one
up to
that
16 again.
Now it's up. There we go.
Diana calls a timeout this time. And she's just going to say,
troops.
just protect the ball.
Yep.
PTB. And there's Tiffany's mother wanting to get thrown out of the gym with her 2 little kids. There's Megan's mother too, but she's been quiet tonight. Megan's mother is a character and a half. I started knowing her when Ben and her son, Kyle, played Pop Warner together. And on a Sunday morning, she was a little boisterous in the crowd. And she loves her children, and she loves when they play sports, and she's here all the time. Revere TV, we got a good game for you here. Revere has lengthened the lead. They're now up by 16 again. Their largest lead has been 19. And they need to go off to their second tournament game with some momentum, maybe. Yep. And the best momentum you could have is by just putting the finishing touches on this one. There's number one. Blocked by Pepe. Nice pass by Hinojosa. Into Adana. That was a great pass by Ali to a driving Hector. And it's an offensive foul on Lawrence. Mike, that might be the dagger.
Yeah, that was it.
Offensive foul might be the dagger.
Back up to 18 points.
Yep.
But Lawrence in the last 2 minutes has caused a lot of chaos.
You know, a big play was that missed layup that could have cut it to 10. Number 2 missed the layup and it could have cut it to 10. Number 2 has a lot to say. She's arguing about how many fouls she has, Mike.
Well,
that's
because the
foul.
Lawrence book only has 4.
That's her 5th foul. Phil is the, and he's telling him.
Yep.
Phil is the official book. She's not even going to stay on the bench.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. She wasn't going to win the game for Lawrence. Comes Allie, bringing it up lefty. Just gets it over to Pepic. It's their 20th turnover, Mike. But regardless, they're up by 18. Launches the 3. Rebound by Pepic. You know, Pepic's played a great game. Adana has played a great game. Gets it out to Tiff. Tiff misses the shot. Rebound by Lawrence. Here she comes. Number 12 has disappeared in the second half for Lawrence. She was carrying them in the first half.
That's a carry.
Nice offensive moves. That's a travel. Oh, timeout called by Lawrence coach. I thought that was a travel.
Come on.
I'm glad I wonder what they would sound like if the game was a 2-point game, Peter.
Oh, man. Well, Mike, Revere came out, played their game. They got their 20 turnovers, but they also had at least 20 points on offensive rebounds. You know, Lawrence just couldn't match them on the boards. And Megan Gotham hasn't even played a lot. I mean, Valentina Pepic has played a hell of a game. Here's Emily D.
Emily D.
Emily DiGiulio just came by the table. Follow these Patriots all through the tournament on Revere TV, your source in Revere. Turn it on right now. Channel 8, 9, and 22. Ooh, bounces around the rim. Another rebound by Pepic. That's a foul.
Yep.
Come on, what are you doing, Ref? Don't whistle. Come on, Ref. She got here. Come on, Ref.
They might call a foul on the bench.
Change his glasses.
Chloe O'Neal, come talk to me. Come tell me what you think of the game.
Why don't you show John your side?
We got a couple of young fans.
Okay, Tiffany, 19 points.
Oh.
Tiffany makes the free throw.
Okay. A couple of fans who don't want to talk.
First, I was going to say first 20-point lead.
And an offensive rebound, then another foul.
Pepic. She's got a double-double tonight, Mike.
Yeah.
Valentina has to have 10 points, and she has to have 10 rebounds. Here comes Gotham. Back in the game. She's going to be coming in for the shooter.
Yep.
Valentina Pepic will get a well-earned round of applause when she comes out of the game. Now, in fact, she's not going to come out of the game. Going to let her stay in. Why play her if she has a bad back? You're up at 20.
Yep.
With 2 minutes left in the game. 21. So what was a close game for almost 3 quarters, Mike? Revere has turned into a rout.
Yeah. 21 points, largest lead of the game.
Number 12, in and out. Here comes Tiff. Over to Pam. Pam lays it up, no good. Another rebound by, I'm going to give Valentina that rebound. I don't think Lawrence has figured out that Pamela, that's her 6th turnover of the night.
Yep.
I'm sure Diana will let her know what her position is on the floor. That's a travel. Number 1 puts it up, and it's good. And that's a 3-pointer. But it's academic at this point. Another turnover. That's a travel. Hostile crowd. Tiffany Harris playing her last basketball game on her home court, and she's making it a good one. Revere's up by 20. It's a 3-pointer.
Little
It's a 17-point game.
little too late there, Peter.
Revere's given up 53 points tonight. That's unusual.
Saturday, 7 o'clock.
7?
Bill Ricker.
Okay.
Okay, folks, we just got the official announcement. Next game will be in Bill Ricker at 7 o'clock. Saturday night.
Saturday night. Okay, Revere moves on. AD Sean Hart is happy because Saturday he only has a 10-minute commute to the game.
It's a home game.
And they got another violation. They're going to get another shot.
17 points up. If this is on before Saturday night, come out to Bill Ricker. We're going to be, hopefully we'll be live from Bill Ricker Saturday night. Tell Diana to call timeout so I can get this announcement in one more time about the handshakes. course, you got
Say it now.
3 cops. Can't do it during the game. Here we come. Pam Gonzalez. Goes left, goes right. Fiddles, diddles. Underneath to Harris. Fitting that she scored the last basket of the game in her last game at home.
Yeah.
The Revere High Lady Patriots have defeated the Lawrence Lancers in the first game of the MIAA tournament in 2015, and they will play at Billerica High School at 7 o'clock on Saturday night.
What a great game,
Mike?
Peter. They locked them down in the second half.
Yeah.
Played great defense. I know we think 53 points is giving up a lot for them, but
Took advantage of a lot of Lawrence mistakes in the second half. You know, if I had to give out a game ball, I think Valentina Pepic deserves a piece of it at least.
Yep.
You know, Tiffany played great, but Valentina played more because Megan Gotham had a bad back, and she had to have a double-double, Mike. You know, and the Revere as a whole scored over 20 points on offensive rebounds. If they can carry that into Saturday night, maybe we can get the same result.
Yep.
Because Billerica was the 3rd seed in this
and they play
in Division One.
Merrimack Valley Conference.
And they're playing at home, and they're 17-3 in a tough conference. So we'll see what happens. You watched Revere TV tonight, and we brought you all the action. Diana DeCristoforo's girls won by 17 points, 70-53. This is Peter DiGiulio.
Along with Mike Hinojosa.
And John Camerata doing all the camera work for us. We're going to say goodnight from Revere. We're on a roll, and we're going to see you Saturday night in Billerica.
Good night,
Remember,
folks.
kiss your kids.